want to know a really weird thing that happens is when someone finds out that you weren't born here. You know, people assume I was born here in the States. You know, it's probably because of their stereotype is that Americans, we speak English fluently and we don't have an accent. You know, if you have an accent, then that kind of puts you into the foreigners category. And the fact that I don't speak with an accent, then, you know, people would not ever assume that I was not born here in the States. When I was in elementary school, first, second, third grade, you know, the teachers would always ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And like any kid's dream, they say, I want to be president of the United States. You know, one thing I didn't know is that you to run for president, you have to be born here in the States. So, and I didn't know that until a few years later, until I took a history class, and they said you had to be an American-born citizen. And it's like, why didn't anyone tell me that? You know, no one ever told me that I could never run for president because I wasn't born here. You know, there are people who are born here and they live in another country, and then, you know, all they have to do is move back here, live here in the States, and they can run for president if they really wanted to. You know, I feel like that's unfair. My stepfather was in the service for 20 years. He spent 20 years, so he doesn't really like when I say I don't consider myself an American. He doesn't like that. Do you agree that you should be only considered American if you were naturally born here, and then be considered an American citizen if you are legal here and you weren't born here? So tell me what you think. Post up your comments. I'd love to hear what you got to say. All right, like.